Welcome to the Center on Innovation and Improvement's Indicators in Action Leadership course. My name is Rachel, and I am your facilitator for this course on leadership, one of 3 courses that provide straightforward and practical strategies that, when implemented well, will result in rapid and sustained student and school achievement. 3 modules make up this course on leadership. The first module addresses the role that the principal performs in a system of leadership. The second module demonstrates the contribution of strong teams. And the third module addresses the ongoing role of professional development in cultivating and sustaining leadership throughout a school. Module 1, the role of the principal. Part 1, same page maker. Part 2, focus keeper. Part 3, capacity builder. Module 2, teams. Part 1, the basics. Part 2, the work. And Module 3, professional development. What comes to mind when you think of leadership? A person, maybe a specific role, practices, results, or all of the above. In this course on leadership, we will address 3 components that support leadership in a school: the principal, teams, and professional development. We will review how these components, when they work together, produce a system of leadership that permeates throughout the school. Principals are leaders, teachers are leaders, and teams are leaders. When a school operates as a system of leadership, neither time nor individual turnover can undo the accomplishments of hard, collaborative work. Let's begin with Module 1. Module 1, Principal's Role, Part 1, Same Page Maker. We'll start the course focusing on the role of the principal. In a rapidly improving school, the principal knows that her most important function is to support everyone in doing their best work. Since the primary work of school is instruction, then instruction is exactly where the principal's focus is mostly concentrated. But let's not kid ourselves. Instruction may be the primary work of a school, but there are plenty of competing demands: scheduling, budgeting, discipline, events, personnel issues, meetings, district requirements, and compliance reports, to name a few. So how does a principal maintain a focus on instruction, build the capacity of those around him to do the same, and fulfill all of the other non-instructional duties that must be addressed? First, he gets everyone on the same page. The principal makes sure everyone understands the school's mission, clear goals, short-term and long-term, and their roles in meeting the goals. The school's mission and goals are prominent throughout the school and included in the continuously evolving school improvement plan. The mission articulates the purpose of the school, why it exists. Here, a principal explains how he obtains understanding through goals and mission statements.
As a principal, you want to have as much clarity as you can. And by having clarity, that gives people an opportunity to really understand what you are trying to convey. So ways to do that is having multiple meetings, making sure you stay out in the public. And I don't mean just during the weekdays. On weekends, I'm in neighborhoods. Also, you have to involve parents in being a part of those decisions, that are going on in the school. Teachers as well. Everyone needs to be on board and needs to be able to emulate what it is that you are saying, your goals, your objectives, vision, so on and so forth. And by all of us doing that and holding that close and dear to us and really believing that, that makes it easier for a child to be able to understand what we're expecting from them.
Goals are aimed at student outcomes, but include objectives for exemplary professional practice, articulate what the school will accomplish, and are consistent with the mission. Objectives based on indicators of effective practice also assign responsibilities. Who will do what by when? It's not enough to know what the goal objective is. Everyone, teacher, parent, principal, staff, needs to know exactly what their role is in attaining it. That is where indicator-based objectives for effective practice come into play. Strong principals communicate this, like this high school principal.
And one of the things that we did is we just actually updated our mission statement. And to do that, we included a number of teachers, community members, students, and developed a new mission statement. And we actually post our mission statement on our website. We include it in every single correspondence that goes out of the high school. in emails, letterheads, so on and so forth, so that we have the mission statement out there at the forefront. And everything that we do, we work at trying to have everything that we do at the high school be an extension of our mission statement. The mission statement should be driving everything that we do. And again, it's very, I guess it's, mission statements are always these things that are evolving, and we just went through the process to revise it, and I think our mission statement is pretty good. Because if we can include as many stakeholders as we can, there's more ownership into it, and that's one of our goals, is that we have more ownership in things that are going on in the school, so that it's not like the principal or the superintendent is just saying, you have to do this, because when you get in situations like that, people, it's kind of like things happen short term, and then when people leave, the life of it doesn't continue. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that our mission statement, everybody's aware of it, so that it will continue for years to come.
And now from a teacher's perspective, how her principal lives and breathes their school's mission and gets others to do so as well.
I see her live and breathe the mission, the goals that we have, and our expectations. When she leads faculty meetings, when she meets with us at biweekly meetings, or if we catch her on the fly, her door is seldom closed. And if it is, it's because it's a private meeting. Otherwise, she works from an open door policy. And I think kids feel like that, and I think parents feel like that. And that, I think, is such an incredible foundational piece. I live and breathe that in my classroom, that it's all about relationship, relationship, relationship. And then you can get people to go places with you. And that's what Becca spent the last couple of years doing, is building those relationships, building that trust. And she does it with staff beautifully, because we're a very diverse group of people, all very nice. And we'll smile a lot. But we all have different ways of doing things and different ways of looking at teaching. As are parents. Parents are really different people. And she has just opened up her door so that they can come and talk to her. And for those shy parents who maybe don't come into school except maybe parent-teacher conferences if you're lucky, but definitely we see a lot of parents come for the concerts that we put on. And so on those nights, it's hard to find her. She's out there just chit-chatting, talking to parents about their lovely little ones, letting parents know that school is there to support them in their journey and their kids, which I think some parents maybe come with some school phobias from their experience in school, and so we have to tweak that a little bit to let them know that we're a different place now.
Clearly, this teacher's principal makes sure everyone understands the mission and their goals. We're not done with the continuous school improvement plan just yet. Let's turn to the results aspect of it. The principal communicates the likelihood of success based on the plan and hard work. There are two parts to this indicator that we don't want to overlook. Part 1, continuous school improvement plans should be aggressive but attainable. This is possible when schools use data about the prevailing professional practices to build their plans. Grounding the plan in data eliminates the guesswork. There is no question about how the people in the school are currently performing or what kinds of improvements should be expected. Part 2, attaining the objectives demands hard work. People attached to the school must be expected to work hard, and the objectives should reflect that. It is important to emphasize that the principal's reach extends beyond the school and into the community. As the cycle of improvement sets into motion, parents and community members have much to contribute as well. The next couple of indicators address this approach. Let's take a look. The principal personally engages parents and the community in the improvement process. Involving parents and community members in a school's improvement efforts is one of the leading indicators of success. Successful leaders work hard to gain the support of staff, students, parents, and community members and find ways to personally involve them in the work. Think about some of the ways you already do this. And as you listen to these principals describe their approaches, see if any would work in your school too. These staff members describe how their principals engaged parents and the community in specific tasks within the improvement process and the impact it has had in their schools.
I would say that he is very interested in getting family input, and he takes it very seriously, and he's a parent himself, so he tries to think about, as a parent, how would I feel, and then get their input to see if, if they feel the same way or if they have a different viewpoint. He also is interested in getting a perspective from a wide variety of different kinds of parents. We have a large ESL population and a large free and reduced lunch population. So he really works to talk with parents and to see what kinds of issues or concerns they might be having, what things might make it difficult for them to have high academic achievement, and he's working to help make it easy for everybody to learn.
We are in the midst of talking about combining with another school because we're a small school. And there's a lot of anxiety in the community, our community and the community of Whitingham, that we may consolidate with. And Becca has really looked at different ways that she can include parents in that dialogue, because there will be significant money saving if we close the school and everybody comes to one school with some additional building. But it should be all about education, and Becca carries that banner beautifully. And that's where currently we're really pushing to have parents step up and say, what is it that they want and what are they interested in? And here's what we're doing right now. And we talk about test scores, and we talk about accommodating for kids, and we talk about how parents can help us at home and how they can let us know what's happening at home so we can do a better job at school. So the dialogue for the potential collaboration has really opened up the door for that.